said, you know, what if I quit and then I regret it immediately? What if I quit and then I can't find a job? What if I quit and then this happens and this happens and this happens? But what's up, y'all? It's your girl Christian Ahmaashia, or Dori. And first of all, if you're new here, welcome to the family. If you're here for one of my prior videos, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. As you can see, we are a growing family. We finally hit 100 subscribers, and I just want to let you know, for one, if you're new here, after I give you these instructions, you're going to pause the video, because you're going to go in, you're going to hit that subscribe button, you're going to hit that notification bell so you can know your girl posts, and you're going to give this video a big thumbs up because you're going to love it here. And for all my people who have not subscribed, I do have some secrets to tell you guys. I want your opinion on what works best for this channel. So I have some secrets too that I'm going to be releasing. One at 500 subscribers and the other at 1,000. So run those subscriptions up, because I have something for y'all. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into today's video. As you can tell, it is finally an update from my last video about being a new grad nurse and kind of what I'm feeling at the time. And you know, just look, if you haven't saw that video, I would pause and I would check that video out. I'm going to hopefully link it somewhere up above right here, and I would check that out first, because I think it's important that you see that video before you watch this one. That way you kind of have an understanding of what's going on. Are we here? Okay. Okay, so last video we just kind of talked about what I would describe as like what I would describe as a new grad kind of blues. Like, I feel like a lot of new grad nurses experience it, and then everyone has this story that, you know, in 6 months that new grad blues will kind of just go away, you know, and then you'll just know, like, you'll just feel that you were meant to be here, you're meant to be a nurse. And I think we need to be realistic here and just say that that doesn't happen for everyone. Sometimes that 6 months does not equate to everything kind of mellowing out and everything just kind of feeling like, okay, I can handle this. You know, some of us are still in that new grad blues. Some of us are still feeling the way that we felt as beginners. And I think it's important that everyone see that and everyone recognize that you're not alone, that there are other people experiencing it, and that there are people who can relate to you, and that we can all feel comfortable and safe here to talk about it. And that's another thing. I just want to thank you guys so much for all the kind words, and even some of you guys sharing your stories down in the comments and just saying that you needed to see me be vulnerable in that moment, and you needed to know that there was someone out there who was experiencing what you were, and someone that you could relate to, and just kind of basically just, you had somewhere to come to and let out those feelings, kind of, if you get what I mean. I hope y'all do. I can't really get my words or my thoughts together right now, but I just wish that there was someone out there for me to watch like myself. So I'm glad that I can help you guys, and I appreciate you guys actually helping me. Like, a lot of you guys do not know how much I appreciate your words. Like, just you all telling me I can do it, like I am a competent nurse, like I have so much more for my future. I appreciate that more than you guys will ever know. And yeah, so we can finally get into what's going on in my life now, how I'm feeling, what's going on. As you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys can kind of tell that I might be a little more, I don't want to say happy, but happy. I am definitely more content in life. Okay, we'll just go ahead and say it. I officially, back in October, resigned from my job. And honestly, I do not feel as sad or regretful as I thought I would. You know, like, the whole time I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to resign, I was stuck, you know, because I said, you know, what if I quit and then I regret it immediately? What if I quit and then I can't find a job? What if I quit and then this happens and this happens and this happens? But I finally came to a point after making that video that I was so, I don't want to say miserable, that's not the word, but it was not a safe space for me. Mentally, emotionally, like it was just not safe for me. As I said in the last video, I was literally crying before, after work, during work. I just could not get my feet properly on the ground. And even when I felt like comfortable doing my job, I just still felt this level of anxiety and sadness. And of course, I will be honest and say that there was other things going on in my life. I did have a lot of personal issues. I did experience a few losses during the summer, and I could say that that definitely added on to like the whole situation. But just being at that hospital and that floor, like on its own, like I just had a lot of anxiety and fears, and there was nothing that just seemed to be able to like calm that down. I was getting so anxious that I had my first ever panic attack after shift change. And I've never in my life had a panic attack. I've never been able to not calm myself down. So that was when I just kind of knew, like, okay, now we are beyond the point of what's safe for not only you but your patients. It's time to go. So that next, I told my shift, like my charge nurse at the time, you know, that I was experiencing anxiety and blah blah, and she said we'll take it up with the case, like the managers in the morning, and for the time being, like if I needed help, they would be glad to help me throughout the night. So I pulled myself together, got the job done, and that morning I went into the manager's office and I was just like, hey, this is what's going on, this is what I need, like I just don't feel like I can be here right now. It's not safe for like me to be here for my own mental health and for, you know, the safety of everyone else. And before I quit, I took a break from October 5th to around the 20th, kind of like somewhere in that time frame. And during that time I did actually try to get help before I quit, because I just said, like, if I can, like I would love to still try to work here and get myself together. But I try to go to like therapy, and I feel like that's something we don't talk about, but I did try to go to therapy and I had a horrible experience with the therapist. I'm not going to talk about that here yet, maybe another video, but horrible experience with the therapist that is like through that hospital, and that was kind of my last straw. I left that therapist office and I contacted HR and I'm like, hey, like this is it for me, like I'm done, I'm checking out. And she kind of walked me through the steps. She was so sweet. She said a lot of people have taken time for themselves where they're like, hey, I need a mental break. Right now it's not the time for me to be here, but hopefully I can come back. She said, so I would like for you to submit your resignation letter and basically say, like, I am taking time for myself due to personal circumstances, and hopefully at some point in time I can come back. She said that way if you ever change your mind, like I can go back to the hospital, or you know, it's kind of just like on my terms, like I won't be fired, I'm quitting on my terms, and it is a good reason. So I was just appreciative of having someone to talk to that finally like got it. Like she was the first person that I spoke to, and she was like, yeah, if you're going to be working at this hospital, you need to be 100%. Everyone else is like kind of brushing off, like no big deal. And to me, like it was a big deal. Like I'm just not a person where, I'm not a sad person, I guess I want to say. Like I don't want to say it that way because it can come off rude, but I'm just naturally an upbeat person, kind of, I guess I would say. So me just, it just felt like I did a 360 working there, and I didn't like that me. I felt very, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but when someone is like saying something but they're doing the opposite, that's what I felt like. Someone will think of the word and hopefully comment it, but I felt that whatever that word is, that's what I felt. Like I felt awful being on YouTube telling you guys that, you know, I felt this way and this is what I needed to do, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. Which, in all honesty, I was scared to do it. Like I was scared of the outcome, like what might happen if I quit, what if. But guys, I'm telling you, I feel so relieved. And I'm not telling you, first of all, pause, I'm not telling you to go and quit your job. That's not what I'm saying by any means necessary. But what I am saying is that if you are a new grad nurse and you are experiencing something similar, what I'm saying is that it's okay. If you are 6 months in and you're not getting over that hump that everyone likes to call it, you're not getting over that new grad blues, and you feel like you need to leave, it's okay. It's okay if you don't get the job right the first time. It's okay if you have to go somewhere else. It's okay if you don't even want to be a nurse anymore. It's okay. I just want you to know that it's okay. You are safe here. You are loved. Like, it's okay if you want something different. It's okay if you want something more. And I hope like these words are really getting to you guys, because I needed someone to tell me that it's okay. That's all I needed, was someone to say that it's okay if this is not it. And again, you are safe here. You are free to email me, comment down below. You're free to DM me, because I know some people are not comfortable having like their emotions played out across the internet for thousands, millions of people to see. So anyone can tell you in the comments that if you DM me or you email me or you look through the comments, I will reply. Like, I try to reply to everyone that I can, even some of the more hateful comments. I just know that sometimes you just need to hear like words of reassurance, or you need for someone to say that, you know, hey, I'm here, I'm listening, we're family here. So I am here for whatever you need. And I think that really wraps up today's video. I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm okay. I'm doing much better. I don't have any plans for now about what's next. I don't have any jobs lined up. I just kind of quit on a whim. It was what I needed at the time, and I have no regrets. I know that as a nurse, I have many options if I want to go back into it, and I also have many options to switch professions if I wanted to. I have plenty of time, and so do you. So just know that it's okay. I'm here. All of your cousins on this channel are here. We're all here to support each other. And yeah, so don't forget, 500 subscribers, I'm dropping a secret. 1,000, another secret. And I don't know, we might do a giveaway too at 1,000. We'll see how it goes. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, we do have to do our top 3 of the week. So number 1, I'm switching up a little bit just because I've been running a lot on Faith these last few weeks. Number 1, I want you guys to go check out my girl Sarah Jake Roberts. I love watching her. I usually try to watch her on Sundays, but sometimes when I need like an extra little bit of Jesus and faith, I watch her on Wednesdays and throughout the week. So tune in to Sarah Jake Roberts. So number 2, the second thing of the week to check. If you guys are anywhere in Texas or planning to go to Houston, Texas anytime soon, make sure you check out the food truck park in the Galleria area and go to Clutch City Cluckers. Dang it. Anyways, it's trying to show y'all like my meal voucher that, listen, whole nother story, but I was in the airport for like 12 hours stuck. But anyways, check out Clutch City Cluckers. The food was so good. I had those, I don't know if it's called loaded fries or what they are, but it was like fries, chicken, cheese, and their special sauce. Ooh la la. And then the third and final thing that I want you guys to check out would be, I'm trying to think of something like y'all wouldn't know. Like, I want to feel like I'm putting y'all on to something, basically. Like, I don't want to just tell y'all something like, oh yeah, me too. But I know it's inevitable. Dang. So the third thing, I have been binge watching Castle. It's an old show. I watched the whole thing over, but I don't know, I'm watching it now and it feels like I've never watched it before. So I would go binge watch Castle if I were you. I don't know, it's kind of good. So make sure you check that out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everyone. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. I mean, it's been real talking with y'all. Thank you.